all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down.
We're 20,000 leagues under the sea. Welcome to the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Here we have the artist from the United States of America. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that.
It'll be ding-ding from Beth Baldero off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks with red trim. The Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. Can't find a home with that jab. that time counter shot. That jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look at that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter-punching. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Didn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter. Can't score with that jab. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no... On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Big whiff with the right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much firepower here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he did catch it. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. The perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here. Back into the fray here in round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh, that punch. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. That counter shot lands. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble! Can you believe it? He put Chavez down! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Not over till it's over, but that... On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come. Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
What a punch. Oh, wait a minute. Julio Cesar shot. Oh, my goodness. Chavez is on the canvas. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then going to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. So it's There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.